Hi, this is Simolytics. Welcome to another lesson. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments. Let's get started.
In this video, we are going to learn how to import tables from a web page into Power Query through Excel or through Power BI. For example, I'm on Yahoo Finance, finance.yahoo.com, and I'm going to look for a table. Of course, I'm working with Power BI or Excel, so essentially I'm looking for a table with a given information that I want. And in this case, I will look, there are some pages right here. These little tables will lead me to complete tables where I can get a lot of different financial data. Let me pick, for example, the most active. Okay, I'll just click most active. Then let me check the next page. It should bring me a table. Okay, so this is a table with the most active stocks, and I'm going to import this table in Power Query. So all I have to do is just to copy the URL, and then if I'm working in Excel, I just have to go to data, then get data from other sources from web. Or in Power BI, I'll get data, same process, web, and it goes the same way for Excel. I'll just paste the URL and click OK. It may take a few seconds or even minutes. There you go. And as we saw in previous videos, when you are working with web pages, importing data from web pages, you will typically see a few suggested tables that could bring interesting data for you or not. So you will judge, you will decide. But essentially, the table we wanted to import was this one, table 1. And again, as we saw in a previous video, when you import data from a web page, a table from a web page, maybe you will see some formatting issues. For example, in this table, I have an extra row, a blank row, and a few blank columns too, but it's okay. I can clean it up in Power Query. So I will just select this table and click transform data. So I will clean it up in Power Query. Let me just rename. I'm going to call this table data. I will remove the rows, the null rows. I'll just uncheck null. So any rows with a null value will be removed. And then I will select the blank columns too and remove them. I will just click remove columns. Now my data looks all right. And all I have to do is close and apply to move this data over to Power Query. I mean, to Power BI. Okay, again, it may take a few seconds or even minutes, so you have to be patient here. And my data is now imported in Power BI. I can see my table from the table view, and this is the data I just imported, and I can start creating my visuals. For example, I'm going to create a table visual. Don't worry, we will cover all the visuals in Power BI in our data visualization course. And for example, I can, let me start with the name of the stocks, and then I can add the columns I want. And the good thing about connecting to the original table, the original web page, is that we can, every time we refresh our data, my information will be automatically updated according to the source table from the web page. So that is very cool. Obviously, there are ways to automate this refresh process. This is not the scope of this class, but you can do it. There are some ways to do some web scraping with Power Query, but typically, if you need something more complex, you would use probably some programming language, probably Python. Python is very popular for web scraping, so you would probably use some Python script to do the web scraping and bring the data over to Power Query and then Power BI. So I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and see you in the next video.